the morning with coffee in your cup. Time to hang out with friends and chat it up. Bring a smile and good luck. Hit that like button and let's chat it up. Good times start with us, you and me. Good morning, welcome to the morning coffee show. Start the morning with coffee in your cup. Time to hang out with friends and chat it up. Bring a smile and good luck. Hit that like button and let's chat it up. Good times start with us, you and me. Good morning, welcome to the morning coffee show. Let's talk from in the shell and share good vibes and good times. Good friends and trends that bend the senses. Let's get a bit senseless. Welcome to the morning coffee show, where we bring good vibes and good times. Welcome to the morning coffee show with Super Fast Tortoise. Welcome to the morning coffee show, where we have the flow. Good vibes from head to toe. Let the happiness take you in.
Hey everybody, welcome to the Super Fast Tortoise show. It's live Q&A Wednesday, so you can ask us questions. We'll engage chat like 110%.
Yep. And not only that, don't forget about this.
Early access today at 12 p.m. Boom. Game checker, what's up? Morning coffee people. Hey.
What's up?
And we got Arroo! How's it going?
That's all right, Jane. King Checker is just a text.
Sorry, Mr. Call. The call of the hillbilly. He's just trying to reach out to you because he needs some moonshine imported.
Dang it. How'd you find out? Ain't hiding nothing.
Wait, who imports moonshine? I mean, that's something you just go out into the backwoods and just get it yourself. I mean, we live in the South. I mean, somebody's got a still available.
Right.
Yeah, but you got to have the
There's
materials.
no need for importing.
Well, you got to import the materials early. That's what you need. You got to import those materials. They take certain materials to make the best moonshine.
That's right. But like absinthe, it's like one of those things that's like illegal to make, but it's not illegal to have, which makes no sense.
Exactly.
Yeah, I tried to get some absinthe once, but the guy at the liquor store told me it was absinthe from the shelf.
Ha 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 ha! You kill yourself, don't you?
I don't know. Sometimes I just bang my head up against the jar trying to get a good dad joke out there.
Right. Oh man. But yeah. Today's a great day. I got to watch the Nintendo Direct for the Switch 2 come out, and that console looks pretty banger for what it is. It's like an upgraded Nintendo Switch. Has voice chat. If you want to buy a Nintendo camera for it, you can, and you can do green screen implying like you can do in Discord. And there's like game share features. If you have a game that's like multiple players, and if it has a game share feature attached to it, you can share it with another Switch, and you both can play the same game without having to have two copies.
Cool.
Hey, mine and my Game Boy has a camera. I mean, it takes these great monochrome green and black pictures.
Oh, hey, that's pretty classic right there. Those Game Boys are like $160 a piece plus the camera, dude. You're rolling in some gold over there.
Mm-hmm. Oh, did y'all hear about the new movie coming out with Jack Black in it?
Minecraft.
Yeah, Minecraft.
Yeah,
I prefer not to talk about it. Thank you.
It looks ridiculous.
It looks ridiculous. It does, but it looks also looks pretty fun too. Looks like pretty fun movie.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
It just looks ridiculous. Like the wife and I watched it, and she's like, "I want to watch it just to see how bad it is." Basically, it's like I know I'm going to enjoy it for how bad it is, and that's like probably going to be worth the price of the ticket.
I feel like the best part of the movie.
Morning, you dude.
The best part of the movie is Jason Momoa. I'm not a big Jack Black fan anymore. Like I feel like he got overdone too quick. Like once he started doing family related content, it kind of like changed everything for me with the way I look at him.
Right. Because I'm pretty sure Aquaman's in that movie too. He is.
Yep.
He is.
Yeah.
Well,
Aquaman.
like it's kind of ridiculous because remember the album that got him very popular was Tenacious D's Black album or whatever, because there was like no it was a self-titled album.
Yeah.
And I remember that album, and it was pretty much like at the same rate as the rap album from the 90s, like the maturity of the CD. And that's what got him popular. And he went and started doing like family-friendly movies, so that completely changed the look of him compared to what people know him for. So when he goes on live on concert, his true fans know what to expect in a concert, like when he sings Karate Chop, that song, and when you listen to other songs that he's done, and like no one who doesn't know his music album wouldn't expect that from him.
Right. And it's not that he made the content change. That's not what gets me. Because Adam Sandler made a content change to more family appropriate stuff, you know, with bedtime stories and a few other things, a few other shows. And he even did the Hanukkah stuff song with the cartoon that went along hand with it. I mean, I feel like there's an appropriate way to transition from adult content to family related content, and especially once you start getting older like we are, you know, we can't be as crude as we were back when we were in our 20s. It just doesn't come off right, and it comes, you know, you don't want to look like a dirty old man. You don't want to look like that, you know. It's not a good look. So I respect the content change,
Right?
It's just the content change, that the way it was made for Jack Black to more family appropriate. Because I was like, oh great, he's gonna, with School of Rock, he's going more family appropriate content. I can respect this,
right?
You know, and Kung Fu Panda, I can respect this, but like I feel
I love
like
Kung Fu Panda.
Oh yeah, I loved Kung Fu Panda, you know, but like then he did the Weird Al Yankovic video, and I'm like, shoot, yes, you know, this is still great, because he did Tacky. He was in the Weird Al Yankovic video for Tacky.
And he's wearing those tacky pants, and he's doing his leg dance.
Right, you know, and I'm like, okay, you know, this is like a true Jack Black form. And then Minecraft, and I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna reserve my judgment on Minecraft, but right now, from what I can see, they've and based off of what the writers and directors said, this is not accurate to Minecraft lore. We made the executive decisions not to make it accurate to Minecraft lore. We don't want it to look like Minecraft, and we didn't want it to be an animated feature. And I'm sitting here and I'm going, okay, well, that kind of kills half of my thoughts for Minecraft. So,
like, if you ask me, they should have gone with a red versus blue style of Minecraft.
Okay, yeah.
If you remember that.
Yeah.
Kevin G says, I haven't watched too many of Jack Black's stuff since he gotten too much into politics. Yeah. Says always, TCG says, I always like Jack Black and Tenacious D. He just got older and cleaned up. Yeah,
I think he got clean. I approve that he got cleaned up. Like I said, I just like feel like there's different ways to go about the change, and I feel like after you know, after like he went and made the change, like he just kept on going down that rabbit hole, and it's kind of hard on his career now, as far as I can see it.
Mm-hmm. Kevin G says, yeah, I should have looked more into Adam Sandler and Robin Williams on how they did family content. Yeah. Kane Checker says, was Jack Black an alien X-Files that Mulder should have blasted? Well, I don't know if he was an alien, but he was a human with powers in an episode.
Yeah, he was. A lot of great actors had a spot in X-Files.
Right. But yeah, but like, look, like when I was a young adult teenager, I loved the Tenacious D album. I have a scratched version of it, but it's not one I plan on replacing. But like, to me, the song Tribute will always be a legend in my eyes of good songs he's done, like him and KG. Oh, yeah. Love it.
Speaking of actors, we just recently lost the Iceman.
Oh, or one of our forever Batmans.
Yeah, Val Kilmer passed away, and now he will truly be Batman forever.
All right. Oh, yeah. He'll truly be Batman forever. And, you know, at a young age, I'm surprised for someone. He passed away at the age of 65. They still haven't released if it was natural or not, like the cause of unlife.
They're saying that Val Kilmer's death was pneumonia.
Oh, that's harsh.
Hmm.
That's harsh. Oh, well, I haven't seen that report yet, but man,
I read it in the AP this morning.
Mars Attacks was hilarious, TC dude. Mars Attacks was strange. I'll tell you what. I liked the movie when I was a kid, but I couldn't watch it again because it's just too random for my brain.
Oh, I absolutely love Mars Attacks.
Kovacs. This episode sponsored to you by Kovacs. Yeah, there you go.
Cool.
So I'm your Huckleberry. You know,
remember
like, what's up?
I said, remember the movie Top Secret?
No.
Oh, that was one of my favorite Val Kilmer movies. It's a guilty pleasure movie of mine.
I don't think I've seen it.
To be honest with you, I do not know a lot of Val Kilmer's movies. The only thing I remember him for was Batman. And wasn't he in a Top Gun film once?
No, he was in 2 Top Gun films.
There you go.
Yeah, he was in both of them.
Man.
He died in the first one.
And he was in the second one.
No, you thought he was dead, but then they brought him back for the second one, and they explained it away. But yeah. A lot of people were very worried about that because you know, when you kill off a good character, some people claim that it hurts the storyline and it hurts the legacy of the character when you bring them back. But I disagree with that because, you know, I'm a comic book fan and I believe that every character has the right to come back.
Right. Hold on, I gotta do something over here.
Just like I will come back after I go. And Kane Shaker will be part of that miracle.
Right. Oh. I'm trying to figure out something on my camera quality.
But yeah, he played in quite a bit of movies.
Well, a lot of actors.
Another really good one that I like that's also a secret pleasure of mine was and I'm pretty sure a lot of people remember this one as well. MacGruber.
MacGruber. I remember.
The MacGyver ripoff. It was like a comedy.
Yep.
And for all my people out in the out here in the South, we all remember Tombstone.
Yeah,
I remember the movie, but no, I don't think I've seen it.
Yep.
And yeah, he did play Jim Morrison as in the Doors. We were talking about that one too. Thanks, Cane Shaker, by the way, for the Tombstone reminder.
Investable collectibles. Hello.
What's up?
What's up? All right, let's check this again. There we go. Sorry, there was something about the lighting that wasn't working with my camera. I wanted it perfected. But anyways, man. When Val Kilmer was Batman, was it the Penguin? And
No, that was the I believe that was Val Kilmer was Batman. Was the not Mr. Freeze, because that was
Arnold.
That was the
Two-Face.
other Batman. Yeah, it was the Two-Face one. Yeah,
it was the Two-Face one, the Two-Face and Riddler one, which was one of the best movies in the franchise of that Batman franchise.
Because Mr. Freeze, ironically, being that Val Kilmer played Batman, and Mr. Freeze is a Batman character, and Val Kilmer played Iceman in Top Gun, but Val Kilmer was in the a different Batman storyline that didn't have Mr. Freeze.
Right.
But it's a nice little 7 degrees of Kevin Bacon to a side tangent.
You really had to put a Seinfeld reference in there?
I always have to put a Seinfeld reference.
But yeah, because I remember Mr. Freeze's Batman was George Clooney.
Yeah, George Clooney.
Which is also another good American actor. I don't know if he's American or not. I haven't looked it up, but I wish they would have just brought back the original Batman, but the original Batman didn't want to do it anymore.
Mm-hmm.
Here's my beef. My beef is, why did Adam West never get a cameo in those movies?
I know you'd think he would, because he was the original Batman.
Mm-hmm. He could have played the Riddler. He could have played a villain. He could have been a reporter. He could have been someone, and people who knew the lore of Batman from back in the day would have loved it. They would have ate it up.
Yeah. He could even been a pedestrian. Look, it's Batman.
Right.
That would have been a great concept, having the 1960s Batman cameo. I mean, they did that with Hulk, and they had
Stan Lee.
No, they had with the Hulk movies. They had the original Hulk, Lou Ferrigno. He played Hulk multiple times in the Hulk movies before Disney took over the MCU.
Yeah, but they also had Stan Lee walk out that office with him.
Oh, but Stan Lee was in everything up until he died. It's the perks and privileges of being the owner of a company, is you can say, you know what, I'm here. He owned Marvel.
Stan Lee's
president of
always
Marvel.
welcomed.
Yeah, even to this day, when the Deadpool movie, they still found a way to cameo in Stan Lee, and he was passed on for a few years now. By having him in the Stan Lee Cleaners advertisement on the bus, which is a great little not only product placement for an actual company, but also showing a way to cameo in Stan Lee.
Cane Shaker says Kilmer was a way better Batman than Mr. Mom. I don't catch a reference. Who is Mr. Mom?
Mr. Mom. He is the 1989 Batman.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Okay.
He's your 1989 Batman.
One thing that would have been neat about that Batman franchise, the first two Batmans were directed by what's his name? The guy who did Beetlejuice.
It's right on the top of your head. He also did Nightmare Before Christmas.
Right. His name was on my tongue.
I'll give you his first name. His first name's Tim
Burton.
There you go.
Tim Burton. There you go. Tim Burton.
You got it.
Right?
I didn't help at all. People.
Tim Burton. Like it would have been fun if they would have put like a Beetlejuice comic book or something he's done in the movies to catch a reference, but movies weren't like that at the time like they are today.
But there was a lot of Beetlejuice references in Batman, actually.
Like references, but not like a visual.
You know, Tim Burton for April Fool's Day yesterday. If anybody saw Tim Burton's Twitter, Tim Burton teased a April Fool's joke of a Ghostbusters and Beetlejuice crossover as a April Fool's joke. Yes, Cane Shaker wins.
Yeah, Kovacs like that would have been cool AF. Hell yeah.
Yeah, it would be.
But yeah. But you know, it's good. But like, yeah, this is kind of a Q&A day. We're just chatting, chilling. If you guys got questions in the chat, want to ask us or whatever, knock yourself out. We're here to answer your questions, have fun, but we're just having a good time talking. Today we gotta end the show on time. No overtime today because Hillbilly's got his thing, KJ's got his thing. So then I got my things that I can just at home. So we're gonna end the show on time. So if you got questions, ask them now. We got like 40 minutes. Woo-woo.
Yep, this is what I got.
Baby.
I do have a question.
I
do have a question. So this is a question put together. It's kind of it's not a shill, but it kind of might sound like one. If anybody wants to take part, this is the last chance for you guys to send to get a hold of me to send Jesse something for the care package, because after I get the package from Tortoise, which is in the mail right now, I'm getting ready to start shipping off Jesse's care package. So if you guys want to do that, please contact me. Let me know if you want to do that. And I also have another question. If you want to join our vacation, what we're going to do is a vacation committee where we're going to try to get our favorite streamers, Hillbilly, myself, Backwoods, and possibly even DJ and a few other people, have a chance to, we're going to do a reunion vacation. Now, we don't know when we're going to do it. I've already talked to Tortoise about this the other day. It's something I'm putting a committee together. If you guys want to be part of this committee or you want to meet us, you know, and then let me know and I will add you to the committee via my Discord. And if you want to join, you can help us plan. Part of the planning committee is going to figure out how we're going to get Jesse to the United States so we can all get a chance to hang out and maybe do a huge live morning coffee podcast.
Ooh, that'd be like all in one place. That'd be cool.
Yeah. So I've already started looking at logistics. I've started looking at like a place like a hotel ballroom or something that can be rented out for a day or two. And those are really expensive. So I'm gonna put together a GoFundMe page so we can get these concepts together. If you want to be part of that planning committee for our vacation reunion, which will be a thing. It'll probably take about a year plus to plan.
Well, we have a question in the chat.
Yes, Investable, I will be. I'm actually going to be sending multiple care packages out. The bigger the care package is, the more expensive it's going to be to send overseas. So,
yeah. Are you waiting package to get? Yeah. She's got a Tortoise mug too coming on the way. Hillbilly is going to play MTG until he starts seeing magic cards floating around his head. That's right.
And then there's a question right above King Shaker there.
Hold on. I'm checking up on the tracking of the mugs.
Oh, cool.
Why is KJ so awesome? I can answer this question, Mrs. Hillbilly. It is because of people like you. Now,
right.
I know that sounds cheesy and generic, but it's a fact. I can't be who I am without anybody else there. I mean, after all, somebody's got to pick my jar and put it up on the shelf. Somebody's got to clean my jar and make me look pretty. No, but really, I I try my best to be a good friend to everybody, especially I know Tortoise is a good friend to us all. So if not for Tortoise and Hillbilly, well, I couldn't be as awesome as I am. And I'll take that. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
And now my jar needs to be bigger because you made my head bigger.
All right. I don't like that. I don't like that these, like, I paid for tracking and it just says in transit from my location, the 31st, and that's all it says.
I hate that.
Yeah. I've been watching the tracking as well. I enjoy watching the tracking on things. When Backwoods sent the stuff for Jessie that went into her thing, I watched the tracking on that, and I saw state to state when it hit each facility.
Well, if everything moves right, it's saying the mugs are going to arrive on time tomorrow.
Cool.
So keep an eye out for those tomorrow.
We got a new mailbox at our apartment complex just installed this week or last week, and it has, instead of for depending on how big packages are, it now has this spot in there where they give me a key to put into the to the box.
Yeah, because these boxes are like this big.
Yeah, so they give me
6 by 6.
Sorry about that. What?
They're like 6 by 6 inches big.
I'm sorry. I'm on my phone, so I think I'm cutting out. I'm not certain.
You're not cutting out. Hold on, I'm trying to find the tracking from the last one.
Here's a box for one mug.
Yeah.
I still got my box because plan on if I ever move, I have a box for it.
Mm-hmm. Let's see. Miss Hillbilly says, "Watch out for porch pirates." That's for sure. That's for sure. That's why I'm trying to keep KJ updated because he wants to be aware of when it's just showing up. But hopefully, the new mailbox system works good for him.
Yep.
All right, here we go.
Probably not this weekend. Not for me. I mean, maybe a little later. I might get some box of Tark here, but not right now. But I do plan on getting a box of Tark here.
All right, hold on. I'm trying to figure this out. Because the mugs that are being shipped back to me.
Again?
It's in limbo. They're headed to Little Rock.
Wow.
Yeah.
But they have the wrong address. They have the wrong address.
How do they have the wrong address?
From not these
How do they
ones,
have the wrong address?
ones. Not these ones, the old ones.
Oh, the old ones.
Yeah.
Okay. That's the United States Postal Service for you.
Yeah.
Yep.
Very accurate, very at being inaccurate for 200 years.
Yep.
But yeah, it's crazy. And Friday I'll get to play a pre-release I'm excited for.
Cool.
Yeah. We'll have the morning show as requested. Like everybody's excited for the morning show, but the pre-release will be at 5 o'clock in the afternoon my time.
Nice.
KJ says, I'm hoping to get Tarkir next month when Preacher and I draft with our play group. Hell yeah. Draft.
Heck yeah.
And I'm just hoping to have a good time. I'm going to trade all my dragon cards out and just scrap the dragon deck. No, I'm kidding. I'm not. It's just crazy that my commander that I have for the deck is worth like $80 right now. Just because dragons are hyped.
Mm-hmm. course, they're coming out with some great dragon cards in Tark here.
Yeah, they are. I mean, you got Draco Genesis. You got that 5-color enchantment that wins you the game if you meet the condition of putting a +1 counter on 5 different dragons. It's crazy. In regards to postal service, it's a good idea to go private, like they keep saying might happen. Yeah.
Yeah, they've been talking about that. It's they're making a big push for it right now.
There you go, Shaker. Good luck on the pulls. The set looks spicy. The set is spicy. Yesterday we went through the entire set between the morning and the evening, and there's a lot of draftable cards in there. A lot of draftable jank. You know, not a single Manila card in the set, which is amazing. I mean, the only Manila card you'll get is a basic land.
That's right. I mean, it's a great set. I love it.
Great set.
By the way, I'm sorry if I keep on cutting in and out. Apparently, my signal is not very good. A storm is coming through this area, hitting my area as far up north as Kansas right now, from Arkansas to Kansas, and there's a storm going on, so my signal's kind of shoddy, and I'm on my phone, so I do apologize. I'm getting little circles on everybody's faces.
Oh wow, you sound excellent.
Yeah, well, it's supposed to head up this way tonight.
Yeah, we're supposed to get the storm in our direction too. It rained last night and today. I don't know how much we're going to get tonight. It's going to be a blast to get all the snow, right? We want the snow. Oh no, KJ dropped out. Oh no.
Yeah, but yeah, we're supposed to get in some storms later on today.
Yeah, I think that's how it's supposed to be here today as well. But I don't know how much we're getting, because I know a lot of it's more in the southern area of America, the southern area towards southern. Yeah, southern.
Yep.
To hit with around 2 or third winter. Yeah, 2 or third winter. That's right. We need more winter. We need more snow. We don't. Last night it held at our house. We were surprised we got a little hell. Made me worried, because every time we see hell, it's not a good sign.
Right.
Yeah. Hold on. Boop. Hello. All right.
Hello.
Hey.
Hello.
You're back with a vengeance.
Yeah. Apparently, my internet cut out for a second. So
I figured. You said you were having internet drama.
Yep.
Yeah. But yeah, so I'm excited for you to get your mugs tomorrow. That'd be awesome.
Oh, definitely going to know, because I'm going to be sending a picture of the box, or the boxes, when they come in. And I am going to do something that might end up agitating Jesse, and that's having yet another package yet to be officially opened until I can get the camera set up and rigged, so that way we can do the box openings.
Right.
Jesse's been like agitated. I haven't opened anything. Like, I have the 2 packages that I have. Technically 3 packages that I have from Investable, that because he packaged multiple things in one box, and so it's multiple packages I get to open, multiple pieces of content. And I'm gonna be, as soon as we figure things out, there's a few people that I gotta that I'm gonna be getting some packages from, that's going to add to that. I got the package from Backwoods. I'm gonna have what's being sent from Tortoise, and a few other people. Like I said, if you want to get on that Jesse Hellwheeler care package for this shipment, it is the last call for that. So get a hold of me on Discord.
Yeah. Discord is awesome for getting together. Hellwheeler, jump in the chat. Save us. We want to be open. It's dark in the packaging. That's right. The caps. Hellwheeler joined the chat. Hello. All right, Hillbilly, go dark for a minute, and I'll call you quick. All right. Everybody's going crazy. Everybody's going nuts. But yeah, so
going nuts. I've been there for almost a decade. It's fun here. You know, there's a lot of shell.
a lot of shell. They have casings. Like I don't know. When I was young, I used to eat peanuts with the shell. And I was told that's not how you do it. I'm like, why do they salt the shell if you're not supposed to eat the shell?
Right? Exactly. I still take the shells and like I suck on the shells like I'll like eat the peanuts, like 2 little tiny peanuts inside the shell. The shell's the best part.
Mm-hmm. Right?
I mean
yeah, I mean the shell is the one they add the flavor to, not the peanuts. Peanuts are just peanuts. Like they salt the shell just so you can throw away the flavor.
right. Nobody wants to eat lagoons. I mean, seriously. You know, I mean Tortoise has got the point. And plus, you know about the shell? That is like the ultimate fiber source right there.
Oh, yeah. Get fiber in the shells. And every once in a while, I'll still eat one like that. It's hard to eat. Like it takes a bit to chew the shell to a soft pulp, but it works.
No, you just suck on the shells until they start to get a little soft, and then they'll break down on their own.
Hellwheeler!
Think of nuts. The hillbilly's back.
Yep. Yeah, to do something real quick.
I know. I saw it in chat. You went black so someone could call you.
Yep. Oh, deep.
You totally left the show. You've compromised the show, Hillbilly. We were a smooth streaming show, then you disappeared.
Okay.
All right, much better. All right. Good breakfast on YouTube. That's right. Thinking of breakfast, I'm trying to figure out what I want to eat this morning. Got dinner. I got dinner figured out. I just have to find some vegetables in the freezer.
By the time you get around to eating breakfast, it's going to be lunchtime.
Yep, I done ate my breakfast.
Yeah.
Yep.
What was it? Saltwater taffy?
No, it was cold pizza.
Cold pizza.
Cold pizza straight out of the fridge.
Hey, it's not bad. We have Totino's pizzas in the freezer. If I really wanted something to eat like that, or we got the green chili ramen noodles, which are so good. You know, the other night at Walmart, they sell these special, super hot ramen noodles. Like they're listed as like fiery. So good. They were sweet. They were spicy. The spicy burnt your lips for like an extra half hour after you're done eating it. So good. Yeah, if you like spicy foods, that was kind of your thing.
Yep.
Oh, it was like, I'm waiting on dinner for being cooked. That's what you get for living across the continent. On the other side, you know, your time zones are different.
Yep. Well, I'm going to be streaming when Hellwheeler gets up. I'm going to be streaming when she goes to bed. And I'll probably be streaming when she gets back up.
You're going to be streaming a long time today for sure.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Can't wait to play these Tarkir Dragon set. Can't wait. I'm so hyped for it.
Yeah. Yeah, you're going to build all these decks that other people built you. You're not going to draft like you should, and you're not going to play sealed like you should. You just don't know good magic. You just don't know good magic.
I just don't like drafting. I've never been good at drafting.
Drafting. It's like learning how to build decks every time. Every time.
True. Very true.
Well, I don't like the arena drafter because like you draft your packs, but you never play with people from your pod, so they could have a busted deck that the pod didn't get to see.
Exactly.
Yeah. like drafting at a store in person is different because you all draft out of the same packs and you all have the same power level basis, basically.
Yep.
Yeah, but if you guys got any questions, feel free to ask them.
Yeah.
We got, what is it, 20 minutes? 20 minutes to go.
Yep. And my Discord is still open for deck ideas.
Deck ideas. Woo woo.
And for and also when I get those deck ideas, the person that submits the theory crafted deck also gets a shout out.
Gets a shout out. Gets a shout out. That's
If
right.
If they run a channel, they get shouted out too.
I never care for drafts. I find it fun to draft and build a deck, but boring to actually play the deck. What?
Mm-hmm.
Well,
I
on arena,
get you there.
maybe on arena, but man, drafting is king. It, like besides Commander, I used to play standard. Drafting is like the best part. Like you take time, you go through cards, you steal the cards you need from the packs when you do your pack picks. Then you build the deck and you add the land, you test your skill level, and you play against people over and over again. That's so great. KJ says, how many looks does it take to get to the center of a Tootsie Roll Tootsie Pop?
Good question. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 3.
3. From my experience, I've actually counted like 326 licks.
Wow.
There's a point where I just get tired of licking and just suck on it until the stick starts to get soggy and falls off, and now you have this Tootsie Roll covered candy ball. And I really prefer blow pops with the bubble gum in them instead, because then I don't have some that little nasty pizza Tootsie Roll in there.
Hey. That chocolate, it's always been better than the bubble gum from a blow pop.
Yep. I agree, Tortoise.
Mm.
If I said that around here in my house, I'd get my butt chewed out because my mother-in-law loves Tootsie Roll Pops.
Mm. Kevin G says, I mean, I play Pioneer, so I like stronger decks that don't create stalemates.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I don't know. I think there's a separate skill level. I'm not saying there's a better or worse skill level, but there's a separate skill level to draft and then building constructed decks. Because even I struggle with constructed decks recently, because I haven't built like a constructed 60-card deck in years. I tried to. Well, I kind of designed one for Hellbilly later. I even fixed a card that was not standard legal.
Yeah. There is still talk going around about some standard bans that may happen before the Tarkir Dragonstorm comes out.
Mm-hmm.
I have heard that, and I hope that it is true and not just a rumor.
Investable Collectible says a Harvard study was conducted. It took 436 licks. So it took me less.
I think the size, the amount of licks would determine on the size of the tongue, the moisture level of one's mouth, if you are,
right,
and your refraint from being the wise old owl and taking a bite.
right,
Mm-hmm.
and also how you enjoy that little sucker is changes things, because when I look at Tootsie Pop, I lick it, then I stick it in my mouth, then enjoy it a little, then take it out and do the same thing, basically.
Yep.
Different ways of doing it, just enjoy the candy as candy,
Exactly.
A few hundred lollipops were licked and they averaged the findings. The answer to every question is 42, so it takes 42 licks to get to the center. That's Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy's answer for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Only a few hundred I think it needs redoing with a much larger pool. The whole world needs to help answer this important question. That's right. Help answer the question. How many licks? Look, like Christmas time, my wife will buy me those Child's Play. That's what they're called, Child's Play candy mixes. Not to be confused with Child's Play, the franchise with Chucky the doll. But it has like Dots, Tootsie Rolls, the Fruit Chew Tootsie Rolls, the big fat Tootsie Rolls, the long skinny Tootsie Rolls, and a little bit Tootsie Rolls, and the suckers. I love them. Love them. Yeah. I have taken over chat. That's right. Although I don't think we have Tootsie Pops in the UK unless they go by a different name. Huh? That's possible.
Yep.
Let's see.
Well, it's just a sucker with a Tootsie Roll in the middle. Or, some chocolate in the middle. Chocolate candy.
Nope. They show now laters. They do have Fruit Chews in the UK.
Cool.
Yeah, Fruit Chews, which are the fruity flavored Tootsie Roll Tootsie Pops. Fruit flavored Tootsie Rolls. There you go. Takes out of them.
Hold on.
Deny its chemicals. Go ahead. Go get that. Caramel chews. Yeah, caramel chews.
Those are good.
Yeah. Look. I'd have a preliminary heart attack if I could eat all the candy I want to.
Talking about that.
Oh, I saw 2 boxes.
Uno. Dos. 2 boxes of snack cakes for today.
Sugar is not the best way to stay up. There's healthier foods out there.
Yeah.
You're like, yeah, I don't care.
Exactly. Give me that sugar high.
I'm surprised you didn't do a pre-warm-up by going to the buffet. Get all that food in your system.
The world may never know.
That's right. Let's see. What is it?
Probably quite a bit, KBG.
Like this thing, Chinese buffet. You haven't been cut off.
Oh, heck.
That's what they give you before they send the ninjas after you.
That's right.
Yep.
I wonder how many American products would get banned once they ban all the toxins in our food. Oh, that'd be crazy to find out.
Yeah, probably quite a bit, I would say.
On Hans, what's up? Finger cakes like cupcake size snacks. That's right. They give us that to Hillbilly after first plate. That's right.
See, the problem is it's not really a first plate if you have to use a Ford F-150 to load up.
K-Chick says, here's another question. That is another question. Here is another question. That's a statement question, right? Yeah, Little Debbie would go out of business. Well,
more likely.
I got to start getting sponsored by Little Debbie. That would be awesome.
All right. Jeez, I want to get sponsored by McCormick or whatever, who makes the ramen noodles.
Macron?
I don't know. It's an M word.
Yeah.
Marichan is what I call it because it looks. I never can figure out how to say the ramen noodles, but I prefer the easier brand. This, Cup O Noodles or Top Ramen.
K-Chick has a good question here. How much wood could a woodchuck wood if a woodchuck could chuck wood? Well, if that woodchuck was named Chuck Norris, it'd chuck all of it. There you go.
Using only his beard.
Yeah. Most everything produced in a plant would be banned because all those stupid chemical preservatives. That's right. In America, they feed us trash because we are trash eaters.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. All right. I should have been sponsored by Monster. I drink at every stream. Now I drink water. Yeah. I know Poundland has some American style snacks. Yeah. It's funny. Those cookies they sell for dogs, dog treats.
Mm-hmm.
They're the same exact recipe for cookies without sugar.
My dogs won't touch them.
Mm-hmm. Well, your dog don't like treats, I guess. I don't know.
Well, they don't. They do like treats, but they get those treats that look like regular cookies.
Yeah.
That's the treats that they won't even touch.
I mean, I try to think about why you want to eat a cookie without sugar in it. I mean, sugar is bad for dogs, like way worse for dogs than humans.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, you get a barely sweetened vanilla flavored cookie at that point.
Yep.
But all right. Anyways, let's see. Here is a random picture of Q when he was a kitten. There you go. Hope you're happy. There was a card of the day. That was Emrakul the Aeon's Torn.
Cool.
Yeah, just for those people who want to know what I was thinking today, I was thinking of Annihilator because Hillbilly and I saw a sweet card in the list that doubles the triggers of Annihilator.
Mm-hmm.
Right. And I did a couple pictures of the day. The crazy green Joker looking AI generated green goblin approves Annihilator as a key ability for Eldrazi.
Cool.
Yeah, the prompt was Willem Dafoe as a green goblin, and it gave me this Joker looking green goblin thing. I'm like, I don't get it. But then this other picture is Batman and Wolverine drink coffee to hide from Chuck Norris. There you go. But anyways, I digress. So the reason why I went through that is because we need to get to
hit that subscribe button. Become a part of the creep.
Too much to take. So it's lit. MTG3, are you game? Rise, creep, rise, building a following as we gain. Spitting fire like a dragon, no one can bring us down. MTG3 in the house, we own this town. Ripping through the beats with a fury.
All right. Well, first of all, husband American cheeseburgers in the can. Nice. Do you guys like Scotty Dog's black licorice? I don't know if I ever tried Scotty Dog's black licorice, but I do like black licorice.
I don't think I've tried that either.
I got American freeze-dried sweets. Nice.
Which are not available in America. She asked me to look them up, right? So I looked these freeze-dried sweets up, right? So they are not available in the States, and which tells me that British people are selling a product, calling it American candy, and lying to their people.
There are people who are picking up the trend of freeze-drying American candies in America at home, like people who can their own foods and stuff. It is becoming a popular thing, so who knows?
Right,
So,
but to purchase like certain candies that she wants, that she sent me like the picture of the packaging and everything, and I looked them up, and I even looked at what the candies looked like based off of a Google search, and the company that makes them is based out of the UK, and doesn't even sell anything similar to that in the United States. And then there's a whole situation where and I've looked it up. Their companies are selling, even they do this in the United States, selling is popular in the United States, where they sell Japanese candies that aren't truly Japanese candies. But they just say they are, because you're allowed to put whatever you want on a package as long as it's technically not false advertising on what's inside the package, like how the food is made, what's in the food. You can call it whatever you want. Calling something an American candy or a Japanese candy is not necessarily inaccurate, because that could be the name of the candy itself.
Right. KJ, notice that you're blown up on screen.
Oh, yes. Hey, howdy, hey, boys and girls. kjcowboydan here. Thanks for being awesome heads in chat today. I'm not going to shill today, but actually I am. Join Jesse and I tonight at 6 Central for Procrastinating Across the Oceans, where we are going to talk about the one thing I ever wanted and the one thing Jesse gets right now: vacation. Vacation, all we ever wanted, on procrastinating across the ocean. And that'll be 6 Central. Also, ladies and gentlemen, once again, if you want to get be part of our vacation planning committee, where we're going to do a reunion, eventually a once a year reunion, where we're going to get all of our people in our circle together to do a kind of like get together. Myself, Hillbilly, Jesse, and a few other content creators in our small circle, we're going to try to do a reunion. If you want to be part of that planning committee, please contact me via Discord. I am going to be setting up a planning committee page for our vacation planning committee or reunion planning committee. Haven't decided what we're going to call it yet. Maybe you can help with that as well. And once again, last chance to contact me about getting something sent to Jesse in this care package. We will be doing multiple care packages as well.
Right. Check it out. Now, Hillbilly.
Hey everybody. Today is Tark here, Dragonstorm Early Access Streamer Events. And there's still time to submit a deck into the Discord. And the link to my Discord is in chat right now. So if you want to join the Discord and submit a deck, then you're more than welcome to. And you will get a shout out during the early access stream that starts here in a few minutes.
Mm-hmm.
Right after this stream here, I'll be jumping straight into that.
Nice.
And I will be streaming until I drop.
That's right. Until you let's go the cane.
Yep.
Right. Now, I plan on streaming tonight around 6 p.m. Today's Wednesday. Maybe I'll play a video game. Maybe I probably will not put a Commander game together, but probably play a video game or maybe just a random live. I'm still adjusting to the office, and my brain's still working. I'm bipolar. Let me do it. I plan on going live tonight, one way or the other. Hit that like button, subscribe button, hit that bell for notifications so you know when I do go live. But if not, I won't hurt my feelings if you're watching Hillbilly play some games or watching KJ and Hellwheeler go crazy on stream, because you guys rock. I want to remind you all that you're loved, that someone's thinking about you, and if you can, brighten someone's day, because you might be the change I need today. And with that, my friends, have a wonderful evening.
Start the morning with coffee in your cup. Time to hang out with friends and chat it up. Bring a smile and good luck. Hit that like button and let's chat it up. Good times start with us, you and me. Good morning, welcome to the morning coffee show.